Mr. Russell.
Okay, from my two peers here, we've heard a lot of enumerating of the problems and, some parroting of Obama policy. A lot of signs, no substance, and creating jobs when we're, working for 6 years at Walgreens. I think, we need to come down to a point of reality there. I have a statement to read. What I'm about to disclose involves information openly available to the general public and the press. Representative Bilirakis has paid membership dues for a secret society known as the Royal Order of Jesters from his campaign funds, which is violation of Federal Election Commission rules. The Royal Order of Jesters is a worldwide fraternal organization with local chapters or courts whose membership is limited to individuals invited to join by other members. On occasion, a local court or group of local courts in the same geographical area sponsors social gatherings known as Books of the Play or Books. The sponsoring courts organize the books and arrange for food, lodging, and entertainment at the books. A typical feature of a book of the play is the presence of prostitutes, jester girls, who engage in commercial sex acts with members of the Royal Order of Jesters. The Royal Order of Jesters is an organization whose members have been arrested and convicted in an FBI human trafficking sting. The Royal Order of Jesters has links to child sex tourism. The Royal Order of Jesters is on the brink of losing its not-for-profit tax status and has been ordered to self-dissolve. Mr. Bilirakis, in addition to paying dues out of his campaign funds, also paid for admission to an event which suggests that he attended one of these events known as a Book of the Play as described above. According to the FBI and the Department of Justice, jester events known as books include the presence of prostitutes who engage in sexual activity with Royal Order of Jesters members. Representative Bilirakis' unique position as a U.S. representative sitting on the Homeland Security and Foreign Affairs committees would potentially allow him the opportunity to assist his jester brothers engaging in these unlawful and despicable acts, presenting clear and present risk to national security. Due to this conflict of interest and unlawful behavior, I'm calling for Representative Gus Bilirakis to both withdraw from this election and resign his congressional seat immediately. I have supporting evidence for the press and will provide this to the press following this. This is just the tip of the iceberg and more is on the way. If you want someone who cares about representing your interests and not those of the well-to-do and the corporations, I ask you humbly for your vote. JohnRussell4Congress.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Already under suspicion for disturbing activities such as voter fraud and in the 2008 elections, Acorn employees encourage prostitution, tax fraud, and human trafficking. This culture of corruption must stop. Madam Speaker, I, for one, will not sit idle and allow my taxpayer constituents to be swindled by an organization that receives millions in federal funds. Yesterday, I signed a letter to President Obama asking him to disclose and terminate all taxpayer funding of Acorn. In addition, I have co-sponsored a bill which would stop federal funding of this reprehensible enterprise. I call on Speaker Pelosi to bring this legislation to the floor for a vote so that we can stop subsidizing this outrageous and illegal activity. We owe it to our constituents. I yield back the balance of my time.